Howdy y'all, I hope you guys are all doing well, I hope you guys are safe, and I hope you guys are healthy. So today I'm bringing you guys a travel vlog. I'm taking a vacation to go to California. I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to be doing, where I'm going to be eating, what I'm going to be wearing, packing, all that stuff. I've definitely gotten a lot of things in the time that I haven't been making YouTube videos, and just to address that little portion, yes, I haven't been making YouTube videos lately, and I do apologize for it. And the only reason, I'm not looking for sympathy, I'm not looking to really kind of explain myself here, but just for those curious, I've been simply burnt out at work. If you guys don't know, I work in a hospital and it's been pretty crazy lately. I'm not gonna get into specifics, but it's really been kind of bringing my anxiety levels and stress extremely high, and simply put, I am exhausted. But I do miss making videos, and I do really want to just kind of continue making content for you guys. And so I've kind of reworked and revamped my whole the way I want to approach YouTube now. And yeah, so I'm not really going to be doing a video every 2 weeks. I'm going to go ahead and do a video and release it whenever I really want, just because assigning myself a 2-week period to make a video is kind of difficult it's like meeting a deadline essentially, and I don't want YouTube to kind of feel like being a job. I want it to be more so something that I make and I put something out when I'm done with it and take my time with things. And a lot of times I would want to try and condense everything and cut everything down into a very concise video, but sometimes videos just kind of run really long. And so first things first, I'm going to be kind of uploading whenever I'm done with a project. Second thing, I'm not really going to try and make it so structured. I'm going to go ahead and just be a lot more casual with it and just try and be a more authentic version of myself, not trying to read off a script or anything. But oh, and third thing, I'm not really gonna care how long these videos run. I want to get that information out there. I want to go ahead and give you every detail that I possibly can. So if these videos start running pretty long, sorry, but I'll try my best to put timestamps and whatnot. But this intro is running really long. Let's go ahead and get to the travel vlog. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for sticking around even in my absence, and I hope you guys continue to enjoy whatever I put out, whenever I put it out. So thank you guys. Let's get to it. Okay, so on this trip, on this vlog, I'm going to show you guys like what we're eating, what we're doing. Not necessarily clothing related until I run into like things to do. It's kind of just going to be like, I don't know, kind of unplanned, and just show you guys a little bit of what's going on this trip. In the back, we have my girlfriend, April. This is one of my good friends, Brian. Brian was gracious enough to actually volunteer to drive in the Tesla to save money on some gas, so thank you, Brian. Really appreciate that.
So, like, if we're thinking about all the brands, I'm thinking of like a lot of cereal and stuff. Who do you think would win in a fight, right? So, like, there's Count Chocula, there's the Leprechaun from Lucky Charms.
He's not winning anything.
I don't know. Leprechauns have like the magic and shit, and then you have.
That's right.
Then you have Tony the Tiger. Then you have the 3 elves from Rice Krispie Treats.
They got numbers.
Crackle and Pop, right?
Yeah, they got their benefits in the numbers.
There's a lot of them. Like, and then you have Captain Crunch. He's a captain.
There's the wolf.
Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp wolf.
Oh, there's that rooster for cornflakes.
Oh, that. Yeah, no, that rooster ain't winning.
I think he's merged first, just because like
he's a rooster.
He's waking everyone up. And really annoying, right?
I don't know. My bet is still on Tony the Tiger. Tony is real built.
I think Captain Crunch will be able to bring it. Like,
Count Chocula's a vampire, though. I don't know.
Yeah, but like Captain Crunch, like in his commercials, has shown to be on a ship shooting like cannons.
Oh, he has the supplies. He has like he probably has a crew.
Yeah.
So while the car is charging up, we're stopping at Eddie World. It isn't a trip from Vegas to California or back without at least stopping at Eddie World. If you don't know what it is, it's like this gigantic gas station that is so cool. At the urinals, they have games. It's awesome in there. There's so many snacks. Honestly, if you're here during the day, their food, the food court thing, their cafe, I don't know what to call it, really cool as well. But yeah, that's enough of me talking about it. I just kind of want to show you guys it's really dope out here. But yeah, always a really good start to a California trip. So let's get it. All right, first stop, Ivy Nail Spa. Just kidding, we're going to Boba Break. All right, first stop actually in LA. Is this technically LA?
Rancho Cucamonga.
Rancho Cucamonga. We go here like almost every time we come to LA or on our way to LA, we always go to Boba Break. Definitely worth it. It's actually like really reasonably priced and
It's cheaper than at home.
it's gigantic. This is a regular and it's about the size of my face. But anyway, we're on our way to actual LA. Probably gonna go to Little Tokyo, try and go to Dover Street Market. So let's go. So right now we're in Little Tokyo where we're actually around a couple of shops named Jungle, and it's really cool just because if you're into anime or card collecting or anything like that, there's a lot of different stores, a lot of different storefronts for the different niches of like anime and games and stuff. So this is just one of them. This one right here is for like the cards, like Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. It's in Little Tokyo. It's actually really cool because the different stores are separated by the different niches. So, wrapped up at Dover Street Market, Los Angeles. I absolutely loved that store. I've been to the one in New York and loved it equally as much, and the service here was actually really good, and they were really attentive compared to the New York store, but I don't know if that really matters. I didn't really walk out with anything, unfortunately. The thing I wanted, they were out of my size, but definitely visit Dover Street Market if you're looking for, I guess, kind of high-end streetwear type things to designer things as well. But yeah, I think next up we're going to the Airbnb, and I'm really excited to actually show you guys because from the pictures it looks really cool, and hopefully it lives up to that. So one thing about Dover Street Market when we went is that we just so happened to go on the day of a Supreme drop, and I was completely unaware. I don't really keep up with too much Supreme anymore, but it was crazy because there was a line to get inside. There was two lines, one to get inside and one to get your Supreme items or whatever, and I was confused as to why there were so many people just like lined up. And I was like, wow, is it really like that out here? But we just came on an off day, and part of the store was actually like closed off because of that. But yeah, that was kind of weird, seeing all like the resellers and stuff. I've never seen that in person, And it kind of reminds me a little bit of why I got out of that type of streetwear and seeing like the lengths people will go to just to get like some Supreme items. It was interesting for sure. So as we were kind of around for the whole Supreme situation, it kind of brought up a talking point with me and Brian, and we were just like chatting it up. And I don't know, like, to me and to you as well, would you say that like Supreme just isn't as cool anymore? Like in the past couple of years, it's kind of died down. The hype for it has definitely died down.
So I think the issue for me with Supreme now isn't about just getting it, because you can get whatever Supreme item you want as long as you pay for it. It's not this commodity that you're hunting for, that you're searching for, that you're trying to get your grail for. With the new systems like StockX, Grailed, and all that stuff, you can get whatever you want. So a Supreme drop to me is, if you can get it, you can get it for market price, like MSRP. If not, you're just gonna pay above and beyond what you need to. So wear what you like, really. Like, don't chase things for their brand anymore because you can get whatever you want. That's kind of how I feel nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. Like, definitely wear what you want. And even if that is Supreme, and even if it is for the price, like the resale price, if you think it's worth it and it's something that you like, absolutely go for it. I mean, you're the only one that can determine like what's actually worth your money. You know, spend it however you see fit. And I think that's kind of like for all styles, for all pieces of clothing. I think that's kind of relevant for just about really anything, not even just clothing. It's really everything. Spend your money how you see fit, you know? And so kind of spinning off of that whole Supreme situation, it then kind of comes into question, like, has the projected value of certain items, whether that be like streetwear, sneakers, or anything like that, what then makes it worth it? Because now people are buying up these things, whether like it's sneakers, it's impossible to get a pair of, say, like off-white sneakers or Jordans, and it's like impossible to get them at retail. And now really the only way some people can get them is at resale price. And then it like really comes into question, is a pair of Jordans, is a pair of Nike Dunks in collaboration with Off-White worth the possibly multi-thousands? And it's a really hard question to kind of like answer.
It's all perceived, right? Because if you take a look at what Virgil's doing with his these previous seasons, he's taking a lot of inspiration from Nike for his new shoes.
Yeah.
And when we get into the semantics of it, how many people are buying these things at retail to be worn, right?
Oh, absolutely. And it's become its own business in itself to resell. And I think that's like, yeah, I do really like when people start their own businesses, but at the same time, how happy can I be that they're starting to dictate what the resale price of things are now? Like, I think one of the most recent drops was I don't really keep up with sneakers that much anymore. The yellow Air Force Ones. Yo, those were reselling for like $2K.
And
$2K.
I get what people are gonna say. Like, if you really want them, you'll pay for them. But that is another kind of pitfall in itself, because if you want them, that you'll pay for them, but are they really worth that price to you?
Yeah.
So
or is it worth that price to everybody around you who sees it and sees dollar signs instead of what you're actually wearing?
Exactly.
And it's kind of I feel bad for young people. Because really young people, especially who are like in high school, who may not come from a lot of money, then see these things as like, wow, these Nike shoes are definitely worth the $2,000 that people are charging, because you get that attention from people, but it's kind of like a fake appreciation for what the item actually is.
I mean, schools and status symbols have always been like that. You know, you always want to look your best, wear your best for your first day.
Oh yeah.
But it really detracts when now you have these items that never really should have been these prices, hit these prices, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's funny because like the rarity of some things then becomes like its determining factor for someone's ability to actually get it.
But is it really that rare though? Because I know people who are holding those shoes and they have 10, 20, 30 pairs, right? To them, that's dollars and cents. To us, that's somebody not being able to wear and appreciate the fashion.
Yeah, right? It's that
you see like warehouses or, you know, these people like show off all these shoes, like look what I have. And
like the sneaker resellers where they're like standing behind a wall of like boxes.
Exactly.
It's weird, and that's a big reason why I don't really care all that much for sneakers anymore, because I know that like the game is so in a sense rigged, and people who have bots, people have connections, people have whatever they need to get this ridiculous amount of shoes so that they can make a buck. But it really waters down like the whole like sneaker loving aspect of it. And I just think it's so unfortunate.
You're worshiping the price more than the sneaker, or more than like appreciating the sneaker for what it is.
Exactly.
You're worshiping just that price and that name of, like, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I completely agree. All right, so we just got to the Airbnb and it is adorable. It is just like one large, what do you call it, like a loft? Is it called like a loft apartment? Yeah. Yeah, so just like one gigantic room, studio loft. There's like a little kitchen area. It actually has a stove, which is cool. And then over here, 2 beds. Then we're looking at TV, clothing rack, a couch, coffee machine, dining area, and then over here's the bathroom. Sure, it's not all that important, but I mean, yeah. I gotta say, this place is really, really dope and significantly better than the one from Detroit. I don't know if anybody remembers that vlog or remembers what that place looked like. This is way better, and I'm super stoked. The trip's already starting off to a great start, and I definitely really needed this break from work. So yeah, if you take away anything from this video, give yourself a break. Take a vacation. You know, take some time off. It's therapeutic, you know? Oh, and one other thing I haven't actually shown in a video. I actually got a new earring. I don't know if you guys remember, but I always wear a mini cuff on this ear. But I actually got a Chrome Hearts scroll earring. This video is probably going to be broken up into this vlog is probably going to be broken up into 2 different videos, just because we have really, really good conversations in the car that span a good couple of minutes. And I don't want to make a video that's way too long for you guys, but I definitely want you guys to hear the conversations that we have, just because they're great. And so I hope you guys agree, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this vlog. Oh boy. Oh boy. So, end of day 1, moving on to day 2. I'm here for a total of 4 days, and I think I'm gonna do 1 vlog for the first and second day, and then the other vlog, or another vlog for the second and final day that we're gonna be here.
Good morning, family.
Tina, why are you wearing that pants? You look like you're getting ready to ride a moped. Timely.
All right, so start of day 2 in LA. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's nice and cloudy. I much prefer kind of like gloomier weather. It's kind of just a personal preference. But as far as what I'm wearing today, is I'm wearing just a white tank top, ground cover bag. I always wear this. Jacob Hetzer Stahlstein stone with a braided kind of black thread. And then I have my trusty wooden necklace that you guys are familiar with. I have Carhartt kind of slim pants on. And then down on bottom, I have the Northwave Espresso sneakers. I'll definitely go over the sneakers more in another video. I have a lot of like pickups to show you guys in a future video. But as of right now, as far as sneakers go, Northwave Espressos are so sick. Definitely look them up. And they're actually really affordable too. They look just like Rick Owens Dunks. Not just like, but similar. But yeah, let's go. We're probably gonna have breakfast at one of my buddy's grandpa's delis out here in LA called Mario's, so let me show you guys. So we're out here at Mario's Italian Deli, based on the recommendation of an old friend of mine, Dante. Shout out you, Dante, and shout out Mario's Italian Deli. These sandwiches are absolutely huge, and honestly, they look amazing. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get into it. So we just wrapped up on La Brea, saw some really cool stores, and I actually ended up buying something from Stone Island. It's actually a collab between Ecco footwear and Stone Island, which the associate told me they were actually like brand new and only had been in the store for about 2 days prior, which is cool. It's kind of like a hybrid sneaker boot thing, but I'll show that to you guys when we get back to the Airbnb. Oh, forgot to mention, we also had a little bit of a snack at Sugarfish. Alright, back at the Airbnb for a little bit of a rest. It was cloudy at first this morning, but then the sun came out and it was just incredibly draining. So we were walking all on La Brea, just kind of roasting in the sun there. But at least I get to get rid of my farmer's tan. But I just wanted to show you guys something that I bought. My first ever purchase, at least retail purchase, from Stone Island. I went to the Stone Island flagship on La Brea, and I actually got a shoe. At first I was like kind of skeptical about it, just because it's kind of like a sneaker boot hybrid. But then when I put it on, it just honestly looked great, both with my pants tucked in, as well as like my pants just covering the shoe as well. But enough about me talking about it. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for you guys. Spent a pretty penny, but here they are. I'm not even sure what they're called. It doesn't even really have a name on here either, but all I know is that they are a Stone Island and Ecco footwear collaboration. And they've collaborated before in the past, but this one's just a little bit different. It has a leather upper, it's really, really thin, but it also has a neoprene liner in here as well. The front is kind of like a speed zipper closure that you find on a lot of work boots as well as kind of fireman boots to kind of easily and quickly get them on and off. But they do have eyelets as well as laces. So if you do want to have a traditional laced boot, you can. I don't know if you guys remember, but long time ago, it wasn't even that long ago, I used to have a pair of Saint Laurent combat boots that did pretty much the same thing, but these actually are super, super comfy. And they look like a boot, but feel like a sneaker, and that's why I bought them. And yeah, the traction's on the bottom, and that's where the branding, at least, yep, the collaborative branding is, the Stone Island and Ecco. If you guys are interested in this, the associate at the store actually told me that they're not currently on the website yet, but they should be by the time I post this video. Not sure when that's gonna exactly come out, but yeah. I went one size down. I'm usually a size 42, which equates to a US size 9, but trying them on, a true to size 9 was way big, and so I went one size down, so this is a 41 equivalent to a size US 8. Really cool. Hopefully I'll be putting a outfit on my Instagram probably before, I don't know the timing of things honestly anymore, but yeah, look out for these on my Instagram. If you guys want to grab them, I paid somewhere around $500, almost $600 for them. Pretty penny, but when I'm in the Stone Island flagship store, the whole experience itself was actually really, really good. And the associate that helped me was really, really informative, really helpful. And so I just thought, you know, to commemorate this trip, might as well make a celebratory purchase. My girlfriend is also a plant lady.
Hello.
And so we went to, what was that place called?
Folia Collective.
Cool.
They're located in Eagle Rock.
I'm not entirely sure if any of you will really care about plants. I know it's kind of like a little bit of a trend lately, but my girlfriend knows quite a bit about the plants that we bought.
I own almost 100 at home.
Wait, do you really?
Yeah. Currently I have a spider mite infestation, so I'm taking care of that. We'll see which ones survive, and then I'll probably do an update in my phone. But yeah, I have around 100.
Oh my God. Well, we're gonna show you the ones that we picked up in case anybody out there was curious.
So the first one, we'll show off Josh's. So he really likes Hoya Carries. This one is a variegated one. So has a little bit of kind of creamish yellow along the edges. And this one's name is Oscar with a middle part. So he names all of his little heart ones Oscar because they're Hoyas, so Oscar de la Hoya. Ha ha ha.
Honestly, I don't really know who that is. I know it's a boxer, but just thought the pun was appropriate.
Yeah, and the prices at Folia are really cheap compared to what we have back at home. So this one was only $9 and then $14 for the pot. And like the pot's cute, has a bit of crackling. I don't know if you can see it.
It's kind of, I don't know if it'll focus on it, but oh, there it is. There it is.
Beautiful.
Yeah, has a really cool
Beautiful.
texture to it. And y'all know how much I like texture.
And then this one actually got murdered by spider mites at home. So I knew I had to get another one, and thankfully over here, it's all fairly priced. So I thought, what better place to get a replacement? This was $16, and it's a Calathea makoyana.
The leaves look fake.
Yeah, so what's cool about the Calathea plants is that they always have really detailed leaves. Like they look almost hand painted on. So they're one of my favorite plant families to collect. And they're really healthy. And whenever you guys buy plants, always make sure to bring your phone flashlight, pull it out, and always like inspect the bottom around the stems and underneath the leaves. you don't want to bring any pests home. So this was one of my buys.
Brought Josh home.
Yeah, I brought Josh home.
That's enough, right?
So this one is a beautiful little girl. It's a Pothos Snow Queen. What's cool about this one is like the variegation. It's actually due to a lack of
Chlorophyll.
yeah, chlorophyll. So like it's really pale, really white. This one I have to keep in the sunlight just because if I have it in a dark place, it'll start to go green. And pothos are really easy to grow. So if you're a beginner plant parent, I really recommend these ones because they grow really fast and they're pretty hard to kill. Like even if you do try. Yeah. And then the pot. This was a really nice pot. I thought it complemented it well. Very cheap. And then this one was our friend Brian's child.
Henry!
Yes, Henry. So he was actually only $1. It was from this little like TLC section.
Only $1, worth every penny.
Worth every single penny. He is a peperomia, but yeah, he has like cute little leaves and a little nice matte black pot. What's cool about Folia is that they actually give you care cards with each plant so you know how to properly care for them. Yeah, that was our plant haul. Thanks for tuning in.
All right. World famous Randy's Donuts, Devil's Food Cake, or Devil's Food Donut actually, and some coffee. Oh my god. Definitely worth the hype, for sure, and it's so cheap.
All right, and that's the end of day 2 in LA. I'm gonna cut the video off here, or the vlog off here, and then the last half of the trip is actually going to be in a separate video. So hopefully going to be having more conversations about clothing that kind of delve a little bit deeper. I don't like doing vlogs that don't have at least a little bit of substance to them. So in the next video, I'll be going to a concert. We're also gonna be going to Melrose Trading Post, and yeah, just more of LA. If you guys have any suggestions for the future, I'm in LA relatively often. Usually like maybe at least twice a year. So if you guys know any other places that I should check out next time I come, please put them in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, do what you do. I appreciate every single one of you, and hope you guys enjoyed.